I'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsor, Ecotherapy. Uh, these are the Eco Mints. They're made using state-of-the-art nanotechnology strength to CBD particles so that your body can actually use and benefit more from the hemp plant's magic. Full breath mints. They're amazing. I'm actually using the Rest mints. I take one every night before I go to bed. I sleep like a log. They've got other flavors that you can check out on at their website below me. It says they've got like a revive for when you wake up. They've got a relax if you're just looking to chill. And you can find them all at the website ecotherapycbd.com. And if you use the Worst in 10 promo code, you actually get 10% off all your purchases. So, Ecotherapy, check them out, guys.
Is that one good, or do I need to move over?
You're on.
Let's throw the hat over.
You're going.
Okay. All right. Welcome back to Worse Than 10. Give us a like or a share, please. Share us with friends like an STD. So,
Or, I mean, you don't have to have sex with them.
no, that's not necessary.
Well, it's a sexually transmitted disease is what an STD is.
Yeah, I know. I know what it is.
Okay, well, I don't know if you want to
Just
like
share
compare
stuff.
us
Or
to
like
an
cookies
STD.
in kindergarten.
We're better than
Whatever.
an STD.
And we have a new microphone today, so we've upgraded. You can't really see it, but it's black. Black mics matter. We traded our white one for a black one. I thought, with the current situation and tension in the world, we'd change the mic. What do you think? You like it?
I do like it.
Yeah. I think it's cool. It's sleek.
Yeah, it blends it. You can't even see it.
Yeah, it totally blends in. All right.
I want to give a quick loud shout out to all of our listeners who sent us their drafts for
Yeah,
draft
that was a lot.
grades. John Henderson, of course, who was on here, Stephen Gomez, Mike Marquez,
Miles.
Mike Batista, Miles,
BJ.
Thanks, guys, for listening and participating and letting us grade your drafts. Good luck to you guys. That was awesome.
And we found out we have some new followers just last week. One is in Bulgaria.
We have a Bulgaria, yeah.
15 people in Ireland.
You said a Bulgaria?
We have a Bulgaria.
I believe
He's
it's
a Bulgarian.
No, like a
Yeah.
person in Bulgaria. Bulgaria. Yeah.
Relax, Keith, with the fucking.
Yeah.
So it's really
He's
cool.
gonna
We were
text
going to
us
say
later.
something fucked up on this episode, and I get to edit the shit. So.
Yeah.
He's gonna sit there and we're gonna get a text from Keith later on and be like, people from Bulgaria are actually called
Oh, by the way,
stoppers.
when you were grading people's drafts, you have a lot of misspellings.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
It's because my
people are gonna think I typed that and graded them.
thumb texting
Yeah.
is not very good.
It's up there.
I have a very
There we
thick
go.
thumbs.
Yeah,
Okay,
but-
let's take a look at this. We have a France
or a French person
and a Romania.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, we're kind of worldwide. I don't know if they
Look at
found
that,
us
look at
on accident.
Australia.
3 in Australia.
People worldwide play fantasy football.
So-
And what brings a world together more than
500 and I don't want to look at that number. We should have more than this.
No, that's
That's
split up.
Alaska. It's the same.
Alaska. No, it's Alaska and the United
yeah,
States.
574?
In each, it's the number split up. So we've got over 1,000. We've got over 1,000 downloads.
we
Cool.
better.
All right, so
Awesome.
are you super excited? We have a football game tomorrow. Finally, it's
Going
here.
to the game.
Nice.
Super pumped. So stoked for this. Chiefs ready to get
Texans.
the season
Yeah.
going. Man, a lot of people didn't think it was going to happen. A lot of people were very skeptical.
Skeptical.
Thank
Yep.
you.
I'll hold your hand and walk you through the big one.
Thank you. A lot of people were skeptical about it actually happening. but
Producer
it's
Steven
here.
Sloan was skeptical all year. Like, dude, I don't know if this is going to happen. I don't know if the season's going to happen. It's finally here.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
kickoff happens, and couldn't be happier. So excited to go to the game.
That's awesome. Did you-
22%. I am part of the
Yeah.
22 now.
Got to wear masks the whole time. Arrowhead, as Steven sent us that news story, is only one of 2 stadiums having fans opening game.
I know how awesome, and I'm going to be one of those.
Well, it sucks for 30 teams.
How much are your tickets?
It's done in pods of 6 or 4 chairs or whatever, and so we're in a pod of 4, $150 each, so about $600 total.
That's not terrible.
No.
For Super Bowl champions,
And, you know,
and you're playing a playoff team
yeah.
We were talking.
in a Thursday night primetime
I don't think I
we
could
thought
do
those
it.
tickets were going to be hundreds of dollars. Hundreds.
We did.
$150.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
I am I probably can't do it all season, like every
Yeah.
8 games, but I mean, home opener, fuck yeah, I'll
Yeah.
do it.
Do you hear how they're doing the tomahawk chop, or how they've changed that
No.
for this game? Oh, they got the guy with the drum, and it's Mitch Holtus. And the cheerleaders it's a very subtle change, and the cheerleaders supposedly are gonna guide you through it. Instead, they want people to not do this, but do this, like rock, paper, scissors, like you're beating the drum. That's what they're gonna try and make Chiefs fans do. I don't think anyone does it. I cannot wait to watch this game on TV tomorrow night and see everyone like, fuck that, and they say home of the Chiefs. No, you can't wear a headdress. You can't wear war paint. You can't bring a horse with you.
I've never dressed in
No.
a headdress. I understand the reasons why. I get it. Yes, you called it, and I personally just
No, I've done it.
you've worn.
A headdress?
18. I was 18 years old.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're Jewish.
What does it have to do with
You can have Jewish Indians.
We don't believe.
Can you imagine the fucking scholarship
Isn't that
for
what the
Jewish
Mormon-
Indians? How did you?
Isn't that what the Mormons believe? Like the Jews came over to America, and that's how they became Indians.
I don't know. You lost me.
Yeah, I
Hello
don't think
there.
that's
Yeah.
true. I think that has nothing to do with
That's
it
how they got the
whatsoever.
red skin. Was that the? All right,
I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to watch some South Park.
You have to wear masks the whole time. I heard it's supposed to rain or drizzle
Yeah.
right now, but I mean, it's worth it for
Worth
you.
it.
Especially you can't do it all season.
Yeah,
I mean, I love going not at Arrowhead, but I like seeing live games once in a while. Treat myself, but I couldn't wear a mask for 3 hours with rain coming on it. That would make it difficult to breathe. And
Hold on.
I'm all. I bet it'd be easier to wear a mask if it was raining.
Go ahead.
what if it gets wet?
Well, then I'll just keep the mask on. I mean, it's just covering
have to
your
keep the
face.
mask on the whole
right?
time.
So why would it matter?
Because it's like being waterboarded. Never mind.
I don't think it's going to be that dramatic.
No, it's not. I'm just saying it could make it more difficult. And I'm excited to watch this game on TV and see the fans and see how many just take their mask off and just wait a while.
Casually and wait for somebody to
Yeah,
say,
wait for someone to come point them out. So, and you got to tell me what section you're in because they're spaced out. You'll be easier to see.
I'm
So,
a big
totally
person. They stand out.
True. So, what do you think tomorrow? You think Chiefs for sure going to win?
Okay, so I'm not a for sure person on this. Actually,
I think
I've
it's
been
going to be a great matchup.
I've been back and forth on it, and we're going to talk about the startums and situms. I got a couple players that
I do too.
from this matchup. I do believe the Chiefs will win. I don't think it's going to be incredibly a big blowout.
Yeah.
But it's going to be more interesting to see how Deshaun Watson plays without DeAndre Hopkins.
True.
And see how he uses Will Fuller and Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks is injured, may
Yeah.
not play.
And he's on my situm, so
Yeah. Yep.
that would
You
make
could
sense.
take that off. You
But
want.
I think David Johnson might have a big game coming back off injury. People are counting him out. He might.
you think it's
put
going to be
his
a
attitude.
high-scoring game or low score?
I think it's gonna. Chiefs will definitely throw the score up,
Yeah.
and I think the Texans can play catch up if
Yeah.
willing. So I don't know.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna say Chiefs 28, Texans 24.
That's pretty. Yeah. I can see that. That's a
Yeah.
good score. I mean, I think it's either going to be 6-3, and it's going to be because nobody knows what they're doing yet, and training camp has been training camp light, or it's going to be a blowout, and the defenses just can't keep up with each other.
Well, and
Now, the Chiefs defense, is it Breland that's suspended for 6 weeks?
Breland and Speaks
Right.
was actually released,
Yeah. So your secondary is a little questionable,
and it's
except for
always been.
Matthew. Yeah.
It's always been, especially the cornerback route. But we had a couple kids step up last year, and I think
Yeah.
they're both still there. We lost Fuller, but We should be all right. I'm
All
not
right.
too worried about it. I'm more worried about our. We got Chris Jones kept, and I'm worried about rushes to the outside because our linebacker core isn't nearly as
Yeah.
fast yet. So I do think David Johnson could easily put up a good game, but
All right.
then the game gets out of reach, and so
Yeah.
you got to start throwing the ball.
Let's touch on Thursday night fantasy football starts in 1 sec. I do want to say I joined a keeper league, my 5th league. It's a league that Rob's in because I just can't say no if people say, "Oh, we have one spot," except for BJ's league. That was auction. I have no interest. But I can't say no. It's like when a hot girl asks me to have sex, or any girl to ask me to have sex. Now I'm like, okay. So
Or-
5 leagues now.
Or a pot that's just a little muddier than normal. I mean,
Yeah,
you're going to stick your dick in it.
Yeah, or a fresh bullet wound. Whatever.
Look at fresh warm apple pie. We get it. You
Yeah.
like sticking your penis in things.
Yeah.
Go on.
So it's a keeper league, and I inherited somebody else's team who I've never met. These people are all. One guy lives in India. They're all over the place, but they all know Rob. I inherited this guy's team, and it was fucking terrible. He probably took last place last year, but his best player to keep was Dalvin Cook. So it's a 1 league I have Dalvin Cook in. But other than that, my team's pretty good. So,
All right.
and you're in 5 now, also, right?
I've been in 5, yeah.
Yeah. You haven't been in 5 every year.
Yeah.
Oh, no
5
shit.
last year, as in 5
fuck.
the year before.
All right. Do we play each other at all?
This week, no.
I play Steve. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Say hi on our
Thank you so
podcast.
Hi.
Thanks, fam.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, you can eat that.
Yes.
I was gonna say, do you guys want some too? Because I have some leftovers.
I'm going to take Reed's.
Yeah, I actually hate beans.
Oh, what about you?
I'll probably eat some of that.
I'm not going to let him.
So
Oh.
Oh, then he will if you have some.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get it for you.
All
right.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, like I said, production value is dog shit. We do this in my dining room, but that's what makes it awesome. You have a baby drinking a beer on your phone. This night is fucked up already.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh, so Thursday night fantasy starts. I mean, and not your start sit-ems, but I think all wide receivers are in play, and both quarterbacks are going to have.
I would actually, okay, so Cooks was one of my sit-ems. I would not start Cooks. The reason why.
Well, you shouldn't if there's any injury concern.
Yeah, but my idea was, they're going to
Thank
start
you, sweetheart.
throwing
You
you.
are welcome.
Awesome. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Appreciate it.
Sure.
Is that I know that they're going to be throwing the ball a lot, and but one thing I don't think is going to happen is that deep threat, and that's Cooks' only move.
Yeah.
He's not a slot route guy. He's go deep.
Yeah.
So
What about like Clyde? I mean, you got to start him. Everyone took him. It's probably everyone's first pick. And
if you took Clyde,
you got
have
to
to start.
You
him.
got to.
You
Yeah.
don't have another
You
option.
can't just sit him and start.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Duke
fucked
Johnson.
with Cam Akers right now. So, I mean,
NFL.com says he's a stardom, which I disagree with. But
I would not. He's number 3 on the depth chart.
yeah,
So-
for now, you got to give that a couple weeks.
Yeah.
We'll come to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's a lot of fantasy players that people have drafted are going to be playing in this game.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, everyone took Texans.
Right.
Everyone took Chiefs. They're 2 of the most dynamic offenses in the NFL. I would avoid, and it's on my sit-em, Kansas City defense this week, just because I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
I put Houston.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Either
Um,
one. I think it could be a shootout.
It's a whole different scenario without Hopkins there, and I'm curious to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
As for the Chiefs, they're already a final machine. They're going to
Yeah.
be playing the same offenses they ever have. Clyde might be a risk, but you have to put him in there. If you haven't gone and picked up Darrell Williams, pick him up.
I actually did in one league.
Because I feel like at some point, if Clyde doesn't pick up the offense, Darrell will start seeing more touches.
I think if he doesn't pick up the offense or he gets injured, there'll be a 3-headed running back committee. It won't just be Darrell Williams.
No, it won't. But with Darwin Thompson and
Yeah, I think
Yes.
Darwin Thompson's buried on the depth chart.
yeah, so I don't know. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how it
Yeah.
all plays out. I'm really excited for it, but
I'm so excited. This is like Christmas Eve. I'm not going to be able to go to sleep tonight. I'm so excited.
Really is.
Brandon Cooks, we touched on, came up with quad injury this morning or yesterday after
I think it was
camp.
yesterday camp.
Yeah. But may not play.
Yeah, and I was iffy on him from the beginning, but now with him being hurt,
I mean, that's an easy sit, but I think nobody was going to start him anyway, probably.
I hope not. But he might have been a flex position for somebody.
Maybe.
And I don't know. Maybe if you had the option to start him, I wouldn't worry about it.
No. Mike Evans, hamstring. He's questionable for Sunday.
He'll play.
You think?
Yeah,
All right.
he'll be fine, even though quads suck.
Marcus Mariota was put on the IR today. He's the backup for the Raiders. Now, only bring that up because if David Carr, and I put this on our Facebook page, David Carr throws 3 picks in a game or injured at all, Nathan Peterman is the next guy up.
Gruden loves Peterman.
He does. And it will be a shit show. And I'm so excited. I cannot wait till that happens and I can fucking throw it in BJ's face.
I think it'd be great if Peterman takes over and has this.
And breaks his own record with over 5 interceptions and a half.
I was thinking, just balls out and goes all Rich Gannon on everybody, and just becomes this super stud that everyone just gave up on
He's back in
because.
practice.
Who? Mariota?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
No.
he's got a wonderful
No,
mustache.
I think
No,
he's
that
up-
was last week.
Yeah. Okay.
but
Steven and his late news. Not really ad drops, but people that have moved to teams or Leonard Fournette now with Tampa Bay.
yeah,
I
we
mean,
broke that last week
Yeah.
here at the show live.
no, we broke that he was released, but he hadn't had a team yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
Did we say
Did
it
you
was a
not
team?
listen to the show? We came back from the
No.
break and we just said that.
Oh, yeah. All right, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you.
God.
And,
So,
and
yeah.
I quote, breaking news.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. Adrian Peterson to Detroit. That one we didn't do.
That one we didn't do, and that's kind of shocking. That's kind of big, I
It
think.
is. I don't think. I mean, that might hurt Kerryon
Kerryon
Johnson
Johnson.
and DeAndre Swift
I don't think it hurts
owners a little. I mean, he's going to work in, but he's not going to take anyone's starting job.
No, I think
at all.
Peterson will be more of a third down,
Yeah.
goal line situation type runner.
Yeah.
See, all he's doing now is trying to chase Emmitt Smith, so he doesn't really.
After that did happen, though, I did drop Adrian Peterson in one league.
I dropped him before he was dropped from
Did you?
Washington.
Okay.
'cause
I dropped him. I think I picked up Hunter Renfro because he has a higher ceiling.
I picked up Chris Thompson. And
Yeah.
But right now, what I've done is James Robinson is the listed starting running back for Jacksonville.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Number 2 is somebody else. So I went out and I picked up James Robinson, all 5 of my leagues.
To start him or just to put him on
I
your.
think I have him starting in one league
Oh,
that I was
fuck.
already I was already losing
can't
by
wait to
10
see how that-
points. So I was like, projected to lose by 10
Yeah.
points already. I was like, fuck it, let's just plug him in here in this league and see what
All right.
happens.
Hopefully that's the worst than 10 league. You want to roll the dice and you can take my tattoo. Damian Harris, who I was
IR.
super high on. IR, he can come back week 4. It's a pinky. The surgery on his pinky.
But I don't think it was this carrying hand, was it? Or
Oh, I don't know.
Because it all depends on that carrying hand. If it's the hand he carries with, you don't want to rush it back. Because you want that whole hand to grip and hold on to a ball.
Yeah.
If
I have him in 2 leagues. I haven't dropped him yet.
If he's good, if it's on his left hand
Yeah.
and all he's using it mainly to do is stiff arm, he might come back earlier.
Oh, okay.
But
I'll wait a couple weeks.
yeah,
I loved him. I loved getting him late. I do not believe in Sonny Michel. Sonny Michel is,
he's hurt.
yeah, he's hurt too. I don't know what the fuck New England's going to do.
Rex Burkhead.
Yeah. That guy's not bad, although he's white, which is,
Yeah,
yeah.
doesn't bode well for
Yeah, it
him.
doesn't bode well. Leonard Chenault was somebody I was kind of high on. Somebody you pick up for Jacksonville. Kind of does everything.
Yeah,
I picked him up one league and then dropped him for Darrell Williams. Like, it took me a day. So I like Darrell Williams. He's a number 2. He's a handcuff. So
yeah, I picked up Deion Lewis in a bunch of my leagues as well, a handcuff to Saquon Barkley.
I
Just
didn't
in
know he
case.
was there. All right.
Just in case. Because God knows if Barkley gets hurt once, I'm doomed.
So we haven't updated. We haven't told nobody. We did our vampire draft. We haven't told anyone who the vampire is. This year it's BJ.
This
So-
year, as in our
Our inaugural year, yeah.
Yeah.
So
BJ is the first vampire,
yeah,
and
he is slated to lose by over 30 points.
right now,
Yeah.
because he still has Chris Thompson and not James Robinson.
Uh,
He's not on
uh,
top of his shit. I also picked up Brian
Who are you
Williams.
playing in that league?
Who am I
Vamp-
playing?
I'm playing Greg, my friend that's the other Raiders fan that I think was wasted at the draft. He drafted only one running back. One.
One running back.
And he had to drop, he dropped Big Ben, which BJ the Vampire picked up. And then he picked up Duke Johnson. So I'm supposed to beat him by like 20 points. Not that it matters. You just don't want to lose to the Vampire.
Yeah, and I think this is the one. This should be the
Bring
one
up
game.
bring up BJ's team, and we'll just say that.
It should be the one game BJ should win. Brody's team sucks.
Really?
Yeah, have you not seen that lineup? I mean, we looked at it the other day, and we both kind of guessed that it was going to be
It's not.
Kelsey or Lamar Jackson. I mean, that was the only choices worth trying to go for.
Yeah.
I've got Josh. I'm playing Josh. I don't know who he is. Which one was Josh?
Josh is Terry's neighbor.
Let's see.
He's like the
So-
normal person that.
So let's see here. BJ has Roethlisberger going up against Brody's and Lamar Jackson. Let's just go through Vampire's team. Roethlisberger, Emmanuel Sanders,
Not
Henry
terrible.
Ruggs third,
Eh.
James White,
And
Antonio
you made this a
Gibson,
half point PPR or
Yeah.
a point? Yeah. So that's
Antonio Gibson, Chris Herndon, Hunter Renfro, Jake Elliott, and the Chargers defense. His team is not that bad.
it's not that bad.
It's not great by any means, but I mean, whatever. But
He's
I mean,
supposed to lose by 22, but you never know.
Brody's team, I'm sorry.
Brody has Brandon Cook still in his lineup, so if he doesn't change that by tomorrow,
And then
he's
Cooper's not going to have a great game against Los Angeles
No.
Rams, especially now that Jalen Ramsey's making $105 million.
yes. And he has Kansas City's defense, and if they get 30 points scored on him, you're going to
Yeah.
have 0 or negative points in your defense. So this could
He's got a lot of KC, like Kelsey, Hardman, Butler, Bucker, and Kansas City.
yeah.
So BJ's got a chance, and we cannot let him get momentum early.
No, we don't. Well, it's up to we're not gonna, but the other idiots who joined our league that drafted all willy-nilly,
Goddamn, stop him!
he's
before
not
he
going to
gets-
beat the three of us. Steven's got a solid team in that one, too.
Yeah, but what if BJ by the time he gets to us, he's already got 4 freaking
Well, then
first
we're
rounders? Then we're fucked, Reed.
Then we're rooting for injuries. Did you watch Hard Knocks last night?
No, I didn't watch it.
How are you just behind 1 week?
Yeah, I'm fine. Like 3.
A real 3?
I haven't
Did you give up?
No, it's not. I've been
I don't-
really into Bates Motel lately.
Oh, fuck off.
I can't. It's a fun show.
Oh.
And I'm kind of watching it with Samantha, so it's
Mommy
like,
issues and murder. That's not fun.
yeah,
That's
it is.
creepy. You are useless. You're about as useful as like plastic to-go silverware used for auto repair. That's like you.
Plastic silverware?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you get plastic silverware? It's plasticware or silverware. You don't call
Whatever.
it plastic silverware.
To-go silverware.
I
To
guess
do
you
auto
can do
repair.
plastic stuff and
All right.
paint it silver. I
All
guess
right.
that would work.
Just shut the fuck up. All right. Well, anyway, Hard Knocks, our least favorite person. I'm sure he's a nice guy. He finally got cut. He
Oh,
finally got
thank
cut.
God.
Clay
What,
Johnson.
Johnston?
Yes, that Brett Favre, like, oh, he's the best. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, fudge!
Yes. I'm sure he's a nice guy. He probably goes to church every Sunday. He misses a shitload of tackles, makes a lot of mistakes, and he can't swear, which I think is super fucking annoying.
Oh, so
I don't
so
trust
annoying.
people that can't swear.
Right? Like,
Cut. Then they said, we'll sign you back to practice squad if you clear waivers. He cleared waivers. They called to sign him back, and then he called them right after and said, actually, the Panthers gave me a different offer. So now he's playing for the Panthers on their practice squad only because his father works there. He's a strength and conditioning coach. And Baylor's head coach from last year is the head coach of the Panthers,
Yeah,
and that's what they want.
really.
So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but he had to go back to his dad.
Yeah, that's
What a-
kind of a pussy move, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
You're-
liquor.
Yeah, you're like that jerk that you've worked here for 10 years only because your dad owns a company.
Right?
Yeah,
Was it
so
Colin-
nobody can tell you to fuck off.
Colin Farrell and Horrible Bosses.
Yeah. Yes. Which just reminded me, and I forgot to write down Madden. I guess they just did an
Put
update.
Kaepernick in.
Put Kaepernick in
He's
for
better than your Josh Allen.
well overall probably, but not arm strength.
Well, yes, overall, because
Yeah.
you want the overall better quarterback, just not some guy who
Not
launches the ball.
Well,
Fucking
hey,
bad NFL
we have
football.
Josh Allen as number one in arm strength, so I'm gonna fucking
Just cut it there.
yeah. That's what I'm standing behind that.
Overall's
Yeah.
80, but whatever.
But it's only in franchise mode, right? So why would you not franchise any other player? Why would you want Colin Kaepernick? Like,
I'm not gonna touch that with a 40-foot.
I mean, there's so many. I mean, Colin cannot be in like the top.
You do know he's like a historical figure right now, right?
He is, but I'm saying age-wise, he was fantastic in college and took the 49ers to the playoffs. He's an athlete, but he's been out of the league for 4 years.
Right.
In franchise mode, why would you be like, oh, I'll get rid of Josh Allen or Mahomes and put in Colin Kaepernick? Why would you?
Okay. Let me explain to you how video games
I know I
work.
played NFL Blitz.
Blitz, right. Let me tell you something. It's a fantasy. This isn't real life.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, if you're putting together like a fantasy football team
right?
on
So
Madden, why would you want Colin Kaepernick?
The same reason why sometimes I start with John Kitna, just because I like watching
Why?
the terrible
Just,
players
like, beat
become
by
amazing.
11-year-olds.
No, it's because I like watching players that were washed up become superstars.
all
It
right.
kind of adds a more dramatic spin to it.
Only in your
So let's
world.
say I'm sitting in my imagination land.
yeah.
Do you not do stuff that's just completely out of normal whenever you play these
all the
kind of
time.
video games?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't have an Xbox or anything. I have an actual arcade game
Well,
because I'm old.
See, I play Madden,
Yeah.
and you know what I do
takes
sometimes
quarters.
is I'll
Another
trade.
thing that's not meeting
Yeah.
right now.
I don't. Oh, it actually takes dollars too.
No, really?
I take.
Don't worry, it's on free.
I'll trade my best players on my team for 5 draft picks just so I can stock up.
Oh,
on-
all right. Well,
It's fun. So yes,
No, I'm
I
not
could
saying
see,
it's not.
I
It
could
sounds
see
like-
some kid sitting down and going, you know what? I don't want Phillip Rivers to be my quarterback for the Colts this season. I'm going to take Colin Kaepernick, sign him to a
That could be a-
contract,
upgrade
boom.
there, but
or the Cincinnati Bengals because
Oh.
I hate Joe
Oh.
Burrow so much. Fuck
uh,
Burrow. Bench
we're
him
gonna
for
talk
Kaepernick.
about Burrow in just a second. Let's take a break here and come back, and we're gonna do 9 last-second predictions before the season starts that a guy on NFL.com wrote, which I want your opinion on. They're really interesting. And then we do our sit starts for the week.
Cool.
Want to do that? All right. Insert
Have
that
time.
here.
Listen, 10.